Hello, thank you for joining me again on Mask Monday. Today I am going to be doing a detoxifying mask from Studio 35 Beauty. I did buy this at Walgreens. And it is made in the UK. It says it cleanses and purifies, replenishes skin. Made with, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but some kind of honey. There you go. And at first I thought that this was maybe a sheet mask when I picked it up, but it is actually a peel-off mask. So it says, after use, your face is left cleansed and purified. Directions: cleanse face, check, that's done. Apply mask in a thin and even layer. Relax for approximately 15 minutes or until dry. Gently peel away from the contours of the face. Rinse face with warm water and pat dry. So I am going to go ahead and do that. And I know that the last time I tried a peel off mask, I don't think I put on a heavy enough or a thick enough layer because I had to kind of pick it off. So I'm going to try to put a little bit thicker on with this one and see how we do it. Okay, so I haven't really done any masks that are actually not a sheet mask that's in a package like this. I feel like most of the masks that you have to apply to put on comes in, you know, a container like this, or yeah, usually in a tube or something. So there's product in there. So that's kind of a little different. It's pretty thick. So I'm just gonna, it's kind of strange. I didn't store this in the refrigerator or anything, but it is very cooling. The temperature, whoa, feels really cooling. So it feels like I would have had this stored in the refrigerator, is how it feels. Definitely smells like honey. So if you like the smell of honey, you will like this. It is strong smell of honey, scent of honey, and it's very sticky. Obviously there's other ingredients in here besides just honey, but it is very sticky. So yes, cooling, has a scent, and sticky so far is how I would describe this mask. And here, as you can see on the brush, this brush does have a pink tip to it, but you can see it's pretty yellow. And there's quite a bit in here. I don't know if you're supposed to use it all at one time. I guess so, because there's no way to really reseal this. Smells so good. Okay, I had to grab a mirror so that I could see. So with the packaging like that, you know, then the product kind of gets all over the handle. And I feel like if you were using your hand, it would get all over your hand. Even though I tried to use the side of the packaging first. So let's see, where do I... So it kind of has a reddish tint to it as well on the face. I don't, either that or it's turning my face a little pinkish. I don't think that's coming up on camera, but okay, so I got a pretty thick layer over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess use all this and make sure it's thick everywhere, or even. Okay, so I used all of the product on there. Hopefully I got it pretty even. Yeah, you can't, I don't think it's coming off on camera, but right here, it's in my chin, looks like it's pretty pink underneath the mask. I don't know if you can see that. So it is pretty yellow. So we'll wait the 15 minutes and hopefully this dries. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. It does feel like it's dried down. It doesn't though feel like it's like pulling at my skin or where you can't talk because it's so dry and tight. So it doesn't feel like that. It does still smell like honey, so that does stick with it. So if you're sensitive to smells like that, just be aware of that. Yeah, it's pretty tacky still. So I don't know how well this is going to peel off. Like in some areas, I don't know. It's looking like it might be hard to peel off, but I might be surprised. It is very sticky, so let's see. So gently peel away from the contours of the face. So let's see here. Okay, so it's peeling off, kind of, you know, just like if you had a sunburn, kind of that consistency. Oh, it's sticky even when you're peeling it off. And by the way, this mask was $1.99 at Walgreens. And I don't know. If I let it dry long enough, let me see. Yeah, this doesn't, kind of just seems like a thicker jello almost. There we go. I am definitely, oh, here's a bigger piece. I was gonna say, I'm not really having a lot of luck with these peel off masks. Getting them to peel off in one, not in one piece, but in larger pieces. So, thinking I waited the full 15 minutes, but this just does not seem to be working. I'd love to know down below if you have a lot of success when you do peel off mask, if you have a lot of success getting it to peel off in one or in bigger pieces. And I would definitely recommend though, when using this mask, to use a brush to get it out of the package, because I feel like if I had used my fingers to get this out, I guess I could have squeezed it up, but it kind of is messy as it is. So I feel like if I was using my hands and no brush, it would be even messier. Well, I don't really think that this is peeling off too well. So I'm wondering if it's not dry enough. So I'm going to wait about another 5 minutes and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so I waited about 5 minutes and then I was just starting to see if it helped a little bit. And it did seem like right here I got a bigger piece off. So it did seem like waiting, it said 15 minutes, but I feel like I had to wait about 20 minutes. And it seems to be, I'm getting a little bit of bigger pieces. But so I'd love to know down below. So far, this is only the second peel off mask I've done, but I'm not really a big fan so far. So I'd love to know down below if there is a peel off mask that you have tried and if you really like and that seems easy to get off, because I feel like I just have trouble getting these peeled off. So I don't know if this one time I thought I put on a thicker layer, so I don't know if if it was too thick, not thick enough. I mean, I used the whole package and it said, you know, it didn't say that this was more than one use, and since there's no way to reseal it. So there we go, maybe. So I finally got it all off, but it did come off in pieces, most of it. So I'm thinking peel off masks just are not my jam. Yeah, let's see, it says cleanses, purifies, and replenishes skin. So I do feel like my skin is brighter, although like around my chin area is red, but that always gets red. And I did have, well, you can kind of still see my pores. Lately I've been noticing that you can see my pores more, and you still can see them. That did not help with that. So I don't know, maybe it made a difference. My skin does seem brighter, but I would not purchase that again. It was messy, even with a brush to take it off. You know, I waited, ended up being like 20-25 minutes because I took some of it off, and then off camera I waited another 5 minutes and then still took more off. So I don't know, you know, like I said before, I don't know if I put too much on, but they give you the whole packet. So I don't know. I wasn't impressed with this. $1.99. I wouldn't repurchase, even if it was 99 cents. It's just not for me. Maybe if you like peel off masks, but so far I'm just not liking them. And I guess that's about all I have to say. So I do have some other from Studio 35 Beauty that I will try. I don't think they're a peel off mask, so maybe those will be a better fit for me. I'd love to know down below if you have tried any of the Studio 35 Beauty line from Walgreens and what you like. This was the first product from there that I have tried. So a little bummed out that I didn't like it. I did like the smell of it. I do feel like it brightened my skin, but for me it was just a little too messy for the results that I got. And yeah, so I guess that's it. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you'll hit the subscribe button and join me on the next video. Thanks, bye.